Alright, welcome back Spawn and Spawnettes. My name is Azel the Demon, and this is Heroes of the Storm. Today I am looking at one of my favorite roles. You guys are very familiar with this at this point. Ranged support characters. I'm going to be looking at LiLi today from World of Warcraft. Apparently they're just using the panda for the ranged support. I don't directly remember LiLi as an NPC, but I didn't play through Mists of Pandaria, so that may be my own problem. So, first of all, we have Healing Brew. Heal a nearby ally for 70 health, cooldown of 3 seconds. I love this. I really enjoy playing strong healers in MOBAs. A lot of the other ranged support characters that I've been looking at have been more shieldy and less healer. So I'm really looking forward to testing out LiLi and sharing her with you guys as well. So let's move on. We've got Cloud Serpent. Cloud Serpent summons on a targeted allied hero that automatically attacks nearby enemies, doing 20 damage per attack. Heroes can only have one Cloud Serpent at a time, and it lasts for 8 seconds. Nifty little serpent to help out somebody who might be in trouble. Blinding Wind. Blind and damage nearby enemies. Throw a cloud of Blinding Wind at the 2 nearest enemies, dealing 30 damage. Targets miss their next 2 basic attacks. That's kind of awesome. Fast Feet. When struck by enemies, gain movement speed. Lets you run away better. That's not bad. Jug of 1,000 Cups. 100 mana, 70-second cooldown. Rapidly tosses brew to the most injured nearby allies, prioritizing heroes, restoring a total of 480 health over 6 seconds. Water Dragon. I don't have this one yet because this is the first time that I have played LiLi. So I will not be able to actually look at the effects of Water Dragon in battle when we go in, unfortunately. Summon a Water Dragon that after a delay hits the nearest enemy hero and all enemies near them, dealing 140 damage and slowing their movement speed by 70%. That's kind of awesome. That's got some real potential for some crowd control goodness. Looking at LiLi, though, I'm pretty sure for the most part I'm going to be sticking with Jug of 1,000 Cups. I do like the healiness of that. So, we start out with the pretty standard ranged support passive of Conjurer's Pursuit. We also have Protoss, increases the range of Healing Brew by 30%. Looking between these two, I'm probably going to stick with Conjurer's Pursuit. It's one that I have found pretty reliable for a pretty long time. I like that. Then we have another active. You guys from, I want to say, my Raynor video, the last one, are familiar that I'm not a huge fan of active abilities. I like to keep things relatively simple in MOBAs. This one, activate to place a ward which heals in an area. Now that is kind of nice, but we also have Mending Serpent. Cloud Serpent heals each attack. Heals the friendly unit for 15 health each time it attacks. I like that. Adds some healing to Cloud Serpent's buffy goodness. Give me 1 second while I figure out these words. Cloud Serpent helps out an ally, and giving it the ability to also heal that ally, I think really fits with how LiLi is built. From looking at all of her abilities and everything, I really think that Mending Serpent is going to be pretty great. Next we have Shake It Off, periodically reduces stuns or roots, or we have Pitch Perfect. Repeated casting of Healing Brew reduces its mana cost by 10. That's kind of cool. Then we have Jug of 1,000 Cups, which we've read and gone over. Elusive Feet. Fast Feet gives block charges. That could be interesting. We also have Hindering Winds for Blinding Wind, which will slow their movement speed by 25% for 2 seconds. Not bad. I'm going to have to, at some point, play around with both of these and make a decision on which one I like. We could also, eventually, if I ever really get good with LiLi, look at Surging Winds. I'm just looking at that real quick. Safety Sprint. Fast Feet, stronger at low health. So if you end up with lower health, that's kind of cool. Or we've got 2-for-1 Healing Brew. Slightly longer cooldown, but you get to heal 2 allies. I'm really liking 2-for-1. And then Jug of 1,000 Cups, you throw out 2 cups at a time. That's kind of fantastic. So, let's jump into a quick AI game, and I just want to start out with LiLi and see what we can do with her. Hopefully we don't get Garden of Terror again. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Also not one that I have great luck and experience with, but it's better than Garden of Terror. Garden of Terror just beats me down, and that's all there is to it, and it makes me feel bad about myself. Tomb of the Spider Queen, I at least feel like I can pretend to hold my own a little bit more, so we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited to be checking out LiLi. I've looked at her before, but she's never been on free rotation, and I didn't quite have the gold to pick her up. I've been pretty happy with the purchases I have made so far. Alright, we're okay. It was attempting to reconnect for a second, but we're good. Conjurer's Pursuit. Alright, let's rock and roll. Good for you, honey. Alright. So, as you guys are watching me here, I would love it in the comments if I am just doing horrendously wrong, I'm not strategizing well, or whatever it needs to be. I would love it if you guys would give me some criticism in the comments. I appreciate it. Alright. If you've got any insights into how I could be doing Tomb of the Spider Queen better. Self and Zagara. Who do we have down here? Arthas. You know what? I'm gonna break from kind of quote-unquote tradition here. I'm gonna go actually help out Arthas. I'm just looking at this. I feel like if I give him some awesome support, then it's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna just give Arthas that little, Alright, time to head out. It's okay. Alright, there we go. Owie. That's pretty awesome. I'm just looking at this, she doesn't really have targets a lot of the time. That's kind of awesome. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's really cool, actually. You don't even have to really think about it. You just kind of go for it. Very, very interesting. Alright. As well, just keep buffing him. Yeah, I could really get behind this. Very, very interesting. Alright, time to back up. Oh, are we going to... Yeah, may as well, I guess. Why not? So we got 9 there. What are we looking at? Wow. Always give. Yeah. Wow, yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of, Yeah, wow. Oh god, yep, time to get out of there. That almost went really south. Huh. I'm really impressed and pleased with LiLi's ridiculous amount of heals she's got. I just hang out and spam that ability. Ah. Wow, that's ridiculous. She's a very powerful healer. Really enjoying this, and not even gonna pretend like it's not going fantastically. Ow. Ah. Very interesting. She really makes a great complement to any very tanky character who's got some decent crowd control with them. I could really see her pairing with them very, very well. Very, very strong combination there. These are just my immediate thoughts, of course. I always like to allow for the possibility that I am completely wrong. There. The only thing I'm not as much of a fan of is that ability there, where she's got to be kind of closer to the action to really get a lot of good use out of the wind ability. But I suppose there's only so much you can do about that. Let's go get these turned in real quick. Oh man! All right, there we go. We got our first bit of... Ouch. Come on, man. It's getting wrecked here. There we go. All right. What's our talent this time? Ah, right. Repeated castings are less expensive. This would be the time to spam this, if we can. Wow. Just an insane amount of healing, man. It's ridiculous. It's kind of fantastic. I mean, I know we're obviously getting wrecked by Zagara right now. Oh, no. Wow, did they get their web weavers? I thought we got our web weavers. I wasn't paying attention, apparently. It's obnoxious. There's too much going on. This is what I always tell you guys. We gotta make sure that we're taking those objectives, and this is why, especially in the Tomb of the Spider Queen, I think that's what it's called. There we go. Alright. There we go. So, I mean, that was bad, but not terrible. I wish it had gone better, you know, but there's so much about that you can do. Alright, now it's our turn. Although I may or may not decide to go back and heal. Alright, this is gonna be beautiful. It's our time now. She's so wimpy and obnoxious. Like, I'm really enjoying her as a healer and a fun person to play, but the things she says are just like, would you shut up? Ah! Alright. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. All the nope. Okay, here we go now. Now we can do this. Well, now we got the jug. Pretty excited about that. Oh, I can get right in here and do this real quick. Yeah, from what I can tell, as long as you kind of stay on top of things, LiLi's a pretty great little person. Wow. All right, we gotta pop back now, Arthas. Come on, buddy. Ouch, that was incredibly painful. Oh, come on. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. Now we got this. That was a nifty little thing. There's so much about her that I think is just nifty. I'm very passively pleased with LiLi. Alright. Well, I think now Ouch. Alright. Yeah, you go get him if you want. I'm just gonna turn these in and we're gonna have more, Yeah. Yeah. So as long as I don't die, we're gonna be pretty set for, web weaver things for a minute. Alright. We got all our mana back. That is a really quick cooldown for her jug. That makes me really happy. I'm really impressed and pleased with just how strong of a healer LiLi really is. She offers a ridiculous amount of utility, and wow, jeez, Kerrigan, way to be. God. So yeah, a ridiculous amount of utility, and she can really help push a lane, or she can't push the lane, but she can allow her allies the room to push the lane, I guess. Because already now we've got this pushed back. We've only had two uses of the area's quote-unquote ultimate. I'm not sure if that's quite the phrasing I want to use for it, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean. Alright, time to get back. Alright, time to get out of here. Interesting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call that my sort of initial impression of LiLi. She's a fantastic healer. A ridiculously awesome support character who really gives her lane partner and her allies the room and time that they need to really push a lane and do a lot of damage to the enemy. If you have the option, if you are a ranged support player like myself, if you have the option, definitely pick up LiLi. I would absolutely suggest it. I'm pretty sure my two strongest support characters, if in any point in the future I ever get into the more competitive games or league games or anything like that, my two support characters are easily going to be LiLi and Tassadar. And I know that I've now given my opponents, who, if they decide to go look at my previous stuff, will now know that, and I'll have to pick up a third mystery one that I just won't tell you guys about. So, yeah, LiLi, lots of fun. Almost better than Tassadar. Almost. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I know I really enjoyed sharing LiLi with you guys today. I hope you were able to take some decent information from this. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you were. Share if you can. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the rest of the Azel the Demon brand. I got all the links in the description below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.